Hello, everyone. It's Hero of the Streets here, giving my review of Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 133. Shibuya Incident Arc Part 50. That's like, come on, man, at least have a name for the chapter rather than just say, you know what, this is version X, please. But yeah, essentially, I had to do a little bit of a calculation when it came to the times because I didn't know the time difference between Malaysia and Japan, and I just had to figure that out. But essentially, what happened, yeah, was that by the time Todo and wait, nah, hold on, yeah, by the time Todo and his boy, don't know his name, arrived on the scene, Mei Mei and Wee were on a flight to Malaysia. They weren't there no more. They dipped. She's a snake. She's definitely on my Coco, some higher power, probably going to be addressed in the next arc. But boy, or future arcs at least. But boy, she dipped the moment she beat that spirit. She was like, you know what, yeah, no one else is watching me. I'm out. And she gone. She left. She was like, peace. I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits about this. I am out. You are not hearing from me. You do not know my name. We. We. Let me not do diggity. But yeah, she was gone. She was gone. Oh gosh. The thing is, yeah, the way it is essentially Malaysia is an hour behind Japan. So when it's 11:36 in Japan, it's 10:36 in Malaysia. So I'm just like, raw, she dipped with the swiftness. I didn't even have to read back to see the times because that can't lie, that's a little bit long. That's a very small detail, but essentially she dipped fast. And so I'm just like, you know what, yeah, Mei Mei, I don't like you no more. I don't like you no more. It's like how Sai came in and out. It was like, yeah, I'm part of the team. You know, it's cool. Gets to Orochimaru's side out. He tries to class Sasuke. Nah, can't go left like that. And then, although I love him for this, he was dead set. Like when Sakura was fooling, he was like, I ain't saving yo bitch ass, and he just flew up with his little ink bird thing and just continued about his business. Clutch. Well, not clutch, but depends on how you're seeing it. If he ain't backing your side, it ain't clutch. It's just, it's just, it just ain't that. Now, let me just cut back here and just say that I may have said here in my little rundown video about this chapter that Mei Mei was special class. She ain't. I confused her with Yuki Tsukumo. She just appears in the flashback with Toji Senin and where they cover Gojo and what's his name, Geto, when they're still in the school. She appears after Gojo's return, kill, and he kills Toji. And he's just like, his whole world got rocked for whatever reason. He was feeling hella down and insecure. He got approached by this girl, Yuki Tsukumo, and she was just speaking to him. That's what happened there. My bad, people. Apologies. But yeah, anyway, let me continue. Now, I may have called him Lazy Sword Dude, but his name is Asuya Kusakabe. Basically, he's the Don who Panda saves. He's the guy with the sword and the trench coat. We don't really know much about him, but he's just about in it. But really and truly, I get his argument. I mean, well, there's no really argument. I get his standpoint. Boy, from the jump, yeah, everyone knew like the two main duties of these sorcerers is to exercise spirits, curse spirits, and all of that, and suppress Sukuna. Essentially, make sure that guy does not come back and fuck up the world. That's their job in it. And obviously, we know the story. They can't destroy the fingers because they're so like dense and cursed energy. Even Gojo tried that. But what they can do is they can kill a vessel. So if Yuji takes all of these given that he still has control, they can dead Yuji, and then that's the end of that. The problem, which is clear here, is Yuji did not have control of Sukuna. Now, we know why, but to anyone who does not live with the day to day in the college with Itadori, even they don't know really and truly. But it's just like, rah, you clearly don't have control. You're clearly mad powerful. We may not be able to stop you, and you haven't instilled any sort of confidence in us to believe that you can still hold Sukuna at bay. You may just have to die, no matter how many fingers you got in your system. Because remember, they just made, for as far as the college knows, he probably got like 3 or 4 in it. I forget, I'll include the information. But these two girls made him down 10. You know how much it is to down like 10 shots? Boy, you're done. So, like, he had no control. No control whatsoever. Now, when it comes to the blood dude, as I said before, I think he's gonna come to Itadori's rescue. Because he pretty much seems 100%. I can't lie. He seems in pretty good condition from the chapter. He's just now on a journey of self discovery. So I don't know what's gonna happen now, but he's definitely gonna look for Yuji Itadori. So we'll have to see what happens there. Now, obviously, everyone read chapter 132, wanted to find out the fates. No. Now, everyone read chapter 132, and we finished reading it wanting to find out the fate of Mihito because he found Geto. Now, it's clear that Geto ain't no punk. Obviously, he's special grade as a sorcerer. And we already know that Akasa is occupying his body. Now, the issue is that Itadori got no chance. He ain't even used no domain, and Itadori's getting slapped right now. It was not nice. He's a one-man army. Like, so, although, what's it called? Yuji got Sukuna there, Geto got hella, like, if, okay, let me put it like this here. Now, if any of you read Solo Leveling, you understand how hacks Geto really is right now. Because you can't stop him. It's not fair. It's not fair. Geto is him. I forgot his name. Forgot his name. Yeah, that's it. Sanji Mu. Yeah. If I butchered his name, please, like, just let me know in it. But you get what I'm talking about. That's the level that Ghetto is at right now, because he's a one-man army. He can go there. He could already dead people hand to hand. He was fast. Like, he can put in work on his own without everything there. Like, if you remember the flashback, he was putting in work there too. It don't matter. So now we got Itadori here trying his best. He's just like, nah, mate, ain't gonna happen. Man was monologuing. Understand this? He was monologuing. He was just talking about how there's curses here and there. There was phenomenon. He did not care. And then he was asking man questions like, "Yo, you thought you folded?" It it ain't gonna happen for him. It ain't gonna happen at all. He deaded it with like what 3 4 minutes, boy. Now, if you did not clock here, Ghetto, Ghetto did a very unfortunate thing for the rest of the universe. I mean, he decided to say, you know what, yeah, Mihito, return, innit? Put him on the board. He's like, yep, we could continue this if you really want this, Itadori. I don't mind. Like, if you really want the smoke, understand, I got my boy healing right now. And you know the hell he raised on his own against you. Now you got me controlling him. He was just a pawn in my game. If he is a pawn in my game and everyone's like, yo, this dude Jimihito is special grade. If he got a special grade, he was still growing and learning, yeah. Under his control, you got no chance. You got no chance. Now, deep this. Remember how I brought up solo leveling, yeah? Solo leveling. They pretty much did a version of the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter, and Sun Jin Woo picked up the big boss who gave him a little bit of trouble and clarted every top class hunter that was about there. Like he did it the best S class who wasn't reawakened, but he clarted him like nothing, and Wu got him under control. So now Geto got this guy who is at max capacity right now, who's had his whole rebirth thing in a Pokeball. It's curtains. Geto gotta get stopped, and that also means Mihio probably. I reckon Mihio's gonna return. He's not gonna be as prominent now because like he's just a pawn in the game. But he's like, you know how certain games like Dark Souls or whatnot, they have big formidable enemies, but they're not the final boss. But you know full well you have to get past this dude to get to where you need to. Geto ain't gonna be stopped easily at all, and they need Gojo back because Gojo's the only thing right now that can stop Geto because his ability is a little bit hacks. But again, I feel like it will be a little. I don't know if they would win, if Geto would win in a fight, but I feel it would be definitely hard for Gojo just because this gets inside Geto's body essentially has all the knowledge of Geto, and all of his abilities. I understand he doesn't have the most perfect control over Geto's body, but at the same time, he got Arsenal of Souls. Sorry, Souls. He got Arsenal of Spirits, and he's been around them. And like there were some people who already knew how to kind of they had an idea of how to get around the six eyes, and even Toji Zenin tried it. One man, bruv. It'll be a tough fight for Gojo, but again, I guess the reason they had this plan was because they couldn't do it like that. They had to see them. So yeah, he'll give him a run for his money, basically. So yeah, that's how I see it. But yeah, I really don't know what's gonna happen in this next chapter. I don't even know why they showed Todo at the start, given them. I guess it will be more like a conversation between Todo and Mei Mei and finding out what happened there. Cause yeah, I mean, otherwise there would be no point in showing that bit. So we'll find out hopefully next chapter. Hopefully there's no break. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it because Yuji's in a very tight spot right now. But yeah, that's me. Um, Adios.